I am AI Avatar of CA Ratan Mundra. Hello everyone. The Central Board of Indirect Taxes and Customs has issued Circular No. 09/2026 Customs dated 8 March 2026 to address an important operational challenge faced by exporters and shipping companies. Due to disruptions in international shipping routes, including the closure of the Strait of Hormuz, some export cargo that had already left Indian ports may now be forced to return. To address this situation, CBIC has introduced a special facilitation procedure under Section 143A of the Customs Act, 1962. The closure of the Strait of Hormuz has disrupted several international shipping routes. As a result, vessels carrying export cargo from India may be required to return to Indian ports without completing their intended voyage. In a normal situation, once cargo is loaded and export documentation such as the Export General Manifest is filed, reversing the process becomes complex. The circular establishes an important operational principle. Where export cargo returns due to the closure of the Strait of Hormuz or similar disruptions, the vessel should generally return to the same Indian port from which it departed. This helps maintain continuity of documentation, including shipping bills, container details, and seal information. In the first scenario, the vessel is still within Indian territorial waters and the Export General Manifest or Shipping Departure Manifest has not yet been filed. In such cases, the vessel's master must provide an undertaking confirming that the vessel has not crossed Indian territorial waters. The vessel may then be permitted to berth at the port without filing a sea arrival manifest. Containers may also be offloaded without filing a bill of entry, subject to verification of shipping documents. Customs authorities will verify container details against the corresponding shipping bills. They will also check whether container seals are intact and match the seal numbers declared in the shipping documents. If any seal appears tampered with or does not match the declared details, the container may be subjected to a 100% customs examination. The second scenario applies when export documentation has progressed further. This includes cases where the Export General Manifest has already been filed or where the vessel has entered international waters but returns without calling at any foreign port. In such cases, the vessel's master must provide an undertaking confirming the voyage details. Containers may still be offloaded without filing a bill of entry, subject to verification. To support these procedures, the Directorate General of Systems will introduce a new functionality in the ISIS system. This feature will allow cancellation of shipping bills even after the Export General Manifest has been filed. The objective is to ensure that export incentives such as IGST refunds or drawback are not incorrectly dispersed. Until the new system becomes operational, customs formations will maintain manual records for such cases. The third scenario applies when the vessel returns to India after calling at a foreign port, even if no cargo was discharged. In such cases, the consignments are treated as exported out of India. A sea arrival manifest must be filed by the shipping line or its authorized representative. Subsequent procedures for verification, seal checking, and shipping bill cancellation will then apply. The circular also addresses the treatment of export incentives. If benefits such as IGST refunds or drawback have already been disbursed for the affected shipping bills, customs authorities must ensure recovery of those incentives. Where incentives have not yet been granted, the new system-based cancellation mechanism is expected to prevent their disbursal. It is important to note that this relaxation is temporary. The circular states that the special procedure will remain in force for only 15 days from the date of issuance. This means exporters, shipping lines, and customs brokers must act quickly to align documentation and operational procedures within this window. Stakeholders should immediately identify all consignments affected by the disruption. Exporters should verify whether the vessel crossed territorial waters, whether any foreign port was called, and whether the Export General Manifest was filed. Logistics teams and customs brokers should coordinate with port terminals and customs authorities to ensure proper documentation and compliance. To conclude, Circular 09/2026 Customs is an important trade facilitation measure introduced to address extraordinary disruptions in global shipping routes. It simplifies the handling of returning export cargo, allows offloading without bill of entry in certain cases, and introduces a mechanism for cancelling shipping bills even after export documentation has progressed. At the same time, it includes safeguards to ensure proper verification and recovery of export incentives when necessary. Moonses and Management Consultants LLP, a trusted partner for SEZ and IFSC excellence. A pioneer in establishing SEZ and IFSC units within GIFT City and India, delivering end-to-end IFSC setup. Operational support and handling complaints, risk management renowned for deep expertise in regulatory approvals, capital markets, fund management, insurance, finance company, foreign university BATF, and ancillary regulations and fintech, expertise in customs clearance for aircraft and ship procurement, leasing, GST, DSPF, IFSCA comprehensive support covering registration, reporting, and regulatory transitions, ensuring ring fencing, transparency, and global compliance standards. Join our network, scan the QR codes below to stay connected with us.